Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In this video I have sort of like a prepping for March kind of video. Today is actually February the 25th, so March is going to be here in a few days. So I thought it would be nice to like do sort of a prepping for March slash spring kind of video. I think I've sort of done a similar video like this, like when I came back from Korea last summer. That's when I did like a sort of back home vlog and like, you know, trying to settle back home and stuff. So, and yeah, I really feel like March is going to be a very nice month, sort of like a nice reset, also especially since Ramadan is starting like exactly on March 1st. So yeah, we're just going to do many things to prepare for the new month, the new season. So yeah, enough rambling, let's get on. So first I'm going to start with a February reflection. I actually never done like a monthly reflection like on this channel or something. Like I do really love self-reflection and self-reflecting on a lot of things. So on this planner I have, because I have this digital planner from Manifestable, there's this monthly reflection page. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we're basically just going to be filling in this whole thing. And I actually want to start with this section first, like that we're going to rate everything from 1 to 5. So let's get started. So the first thing is mental and emotional. I'm gonna give it a 4 because I've been feeling quite well mentally, and especially since I've been on my meds. So yeah, and I did some pretty fun things this month, and yeah, so I really just been feeling better and everything. So but yeah, I'm not completely there where I want to be yet, so that's why I'm not giving it a 5 yet. But for now I'm going to give it a 4. Relationships, I'm also gonna give that a 4 because I really feel like I've spent a lot of time with like my loved ones. Like I saw my sister a few days ago. At the beginning of the month I went to the 80s concert with my friends, which was so fun. So yeah, I've been making time to see my friends. Also 2 days ago was my best friend's birthday, so we celebrated together. So yeah, and also like with my other connections, I still have great connections with like my friends in Korea. And yeah, there are also like other connections right now still going on, which are going pretty good. So yeah, I'm very content, so I'm gonna give that a 4. Health and fitness, definitely a 1 because I barely have been going to the gym this month. I think I went like 2 times or something. And yeah, I just really haven't been taking care of my health that much. Like there's still like some unhealthy habits out there which I really do want to quit. Like I never talked about it in my videos, but there's this unhealthy habit I have, and I basically just letting you guys fill in what it is, because maybe one day I'll talk about it. But yeah, so that's still going on, but it is getting better. Like I am trying to stop that unhealthy habit. And yeah, also just with food wise, like it's not that I'm on diet or anything. Like I also don't want to go on a diet. Like I'm pretty content with myself and everything, and my like how I look and stuff. But yeah, just food wise, I've just been eating like a lot of junk, and like just not really clean eating. So I do want to do that more. Like, and I've been living on coffee and Red Bull like since I'm a student, and I also work 24 hours a week. I'm living on Red Bull and coffee, which is so bad. Like I barely drink water. So yeah, definitely a 1. Spirituality, like I'm just going to replace it with religious instead. Like for now I'm going to give it a 3. I hope to become better at it during Ramadan. Like even though I'm not like also definitely religion is also something very personal to me, so that's why I don't show or talk a lot about it like in my vlogs, because I really feel like it's very personal. And oh yeah, I still give it a 3 because I really feel like I am busy with my religion on a daily basis. Like not as much as I want to, but at the same time, like I really see myself as a religious person. I take my religion very seriously. I always think about God. I thank God every day. So yeah, like even though I'm not really practicing in a way that like it is expected to do. But yeah, like I still want to give myself a 3 because my religion is still very important to me, and I also want to like make it better like in the upcoming Ramadan. So my environment, I'm gonna give it a 4 because yeah, like environment's such a broad term, but I really feel like physical environment wise, I've also been doing very great. Like I actually changed up some things in my room recently, and I actually really like how it's now. And also with my table and everything, I have more space. And also like mental environment, I don't know if that makes sense, but like figuratively speaking, I also really feel like I'm putting myself in great environments. I only surround myself with good people and like good places. Like yeah, so environment, I'm also very content with that. So yeah, that's why I would still give it a 4. Personal development, I'm just gonna be good to myself and give myself a 5 because I really feel like it's not only just for the month of February, but just for the past few months in general. Like I really feel like I have grown so much, and I'm also like busy with like my personal development every single day. Like I always try to be a good person, not for myself, but also, not only for myself, but also for other people. And just and I also want to like learn stuff every day new, like just become the better version, like the best version of myself, like every day. So, and I really feel like I should not be too hard on myself and just give myself a huge pat on the back for that, and just give myself a 5. Fun and recreation, I'm gonna give myself a 4. It's like basically the same thing I said with like relationships. I've been doing lots of very fun things. Like I really, at the same time, I'm still trying to find like this nice work-life balance. Like with uni and work, I put it together as one thing called work, because anything that like is defining my career, if that makes sense, like including uni, I put that with work. And like life, I just put everything, like, you know, myself, my social life and everything. So I still feel like I'm doing a great job with my work-life balance. At the same time, I just want to do things too much, and then I just forget to have fun, if that makes sense. Like also recently I was too busy. Like I have one of my good friends, she's going to study abroad in Korea for 4 months, and unfortunately I wasn't able to see her the past few weeks. We tried to set up a date, but we just, our schedules just weren't working out. So but for overall, like I've been doing great things with my friends. Like I mentioned, it was my best friend's birthday, I went to the 80s concert, what else did I do? Yeah, I had the party with uni and stuff. Like I did so many nice things, so I think it's definitely going to be a 4. Money and finances, I really feel like I have to give it a 2. Like it's not that I'm broke or anything, but it's just and it's actually going to be something I'm gonna do in this video as well, like make a financial overview, because I really, looking back at like what I bought and spent on the past few months, it's basically just horrible. Like I basically just went crazy, and I really need to get my finances like sorted. Like even though I'm like in a better financial situation than last year, if I was still in the same situation as last year, I would definitely give it a 1. But like I'm giving it a 2 because I'm in a better situation, and I'm also giving it a 2 to like visualize like, okay, Imani, you have to do something. Like you have to become better at organizing your finances, because this ain't it. So yeah, like I've been spending too much stuff. Like I'm not gonna go into deep in it right now. Like once I get to my financial planning in this video, then I will be talking more about it in depth. And career or business, I'm also going to give myself a 4, because also right now I've been just focusing a lot on what I want to do after graduation, because like there are so many paths I want to go to. Like since I already have a degree, like I can always still go back to what I did before. And also with like creating content, even though it's not my source of income right now, I still see it as like career or business, because I really feel like I've been very consistent with my content, which I'm very proud of. And I actually also did like a company visit to Hyundai in Rotterdam, so it was also very nice, like orientating on everything like Korea related post-graduation. So yeah, I really feel like since I've been very busy with like career thing wise and everything, like that's why I think giving myself a 4 is nice. And how would I rate my month out of 10? So 1 out of 10. I'm gonna give it an 8 because I feel like this month was actually going pretty well, but I also don't want to give it a 10 because I also really feel like some things could have been better, like and there's still room for improvement. So, and there were also like some things going on like with certain people that I just don't want to talk about, but yeah, like in the end that worked out, like we settled it. But like there were also some things that were like bringing me down, like, but the way that I handled myself and the fact that still a lot of very nice things have happened this month, and the nice things I did, and also like for myself, I'm going to give myself an 8 because I feel like I deserve it. Like, it's been a long time since I could rate my life at such a high grade, guys. Like, it is, I think if you would watch my reflection of 2023 when I was in Korea, then you would know what I talk about. Now, there are just some questions, but I don't know if I'm going to do all of them because there's still like quite a lot, and I don't want this video to be too long. So, there are 3 things. What am I most grateful for this month? So I'm going to write that down. First, I'm going to have a sip of my Red Bull because my throat's dry. So I wrote down that I'm able to create the content that I love to put out there, that I am financially getting in a better place financially, and being able to save, because like I just love creating content, and the fact that I'm able to do that is just something I'm grateful for already. And it also just makes me happy that there are a lot of you guys out there who enjoy watching my content. So I'm also very, very grateful for that. And that I'm getting in a better place financially. Like I mentioned before, last year I was in a much worse situation, but now I'm getting better since I have a job that pays me well and it gives me enough hours to sustain myself. And also like, and I'm also like very privileged that I'm still like in a situation where I can save, because I still live at home with my parents. I don't have to pay rent or anything. Like, obviously I have my other like bills, but like health insurance and stuff like that, and my phone and stuff like that. But for the rest, like, I don't have things like rent to worry about or other stuff. So yeah, it still gives me a privilege that I could save my money, but at the same time I also really need to be mindful with what I'm buying. So yeah. And the third one is I'm grateful that I'm able to overcome anything with the right people by my side, because like I mentioned, it's so important to surround myself with like good people around me. And also, like I mentioned, there was this one situation where there was one person where there were just some things like that I had like difficulty with, but I was just able to talk to them about it with like right communication and everything, and they were fully understanding of it. So like, I'm also just grateful for the people who just don't give up on me like that if things just get hard. So I'm very grateful for that as well. So yeah, the top 3 highlights of this month. I'm going to think about that and write that down as well. So the top 3 highlights of this month was spending quality time with my friends and loved ones. Like, it's not a very specific activity that I really like, just basically all the times that I spend together with my friends are just something I just really love doing. So that's why I put it as like my number 1 highlight, just spending time with my friends and loved ones. The second is launching my Quarter Life Chronicles podcast. Yes, February is also the month that marked the debut of my podcast. So very, very grateful for that, and it's definitely something I really enjoy, and it had to be a highlight. And the third one is actually the winter solstice party, because I don't know if the vlog's already up before this video, but like I organized this party since I'm part of the party committee of my major. We organized this party called Winter Solstice Soulmates, and it was actually such a fun night. So I think that's why I also wanted to put it in like in my highlights, because I really had a nice time. And also just being part of the party committee, I really just enjoy doing it. And just organizing the whole thing and making sure everyone had a great time. So yeah, that's why I also put it in my highlights. Okay, now I'm going to do, did I spend my time and energy on what truly matters to me? So I'm going to think about that and write that down as well. So because of my mental health, like some things of it, I do sometimes struggle with not letting certain situations bring me down too much. So sometimes there were moments this month where there was this one situation and I was just focusing too much on it, and it was like bringing me down. But I am getting closer to that. Like I am getting better at it, like to not spend my time and energy too much worrying about that one specific situation. And I also shouldn't be setting too high expectations. Like I should just live my life, just focus on myself and not focus too much on the other person, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that's why I did definitely spend the time and energy on myself, but I also shouldn't be spending too much time and energy on a specific person, if that makes sense. So okay, what challenges did I face and how did I overcome them? So what challenges did I face and how did I overcome them? Well, when someone became distant, I did not take it personal and I just communicated my needs. So there was this one situation where this person was like pulling away a little bit and I was just becoming very anxious. So but I just told myself, like I just really communicated my needs and I just really talked to them about it, and I just really told myself I shouldn't be taking them like I shouldn't take it personal. Like they have their own stuff going on and it doesn't say anything about me. So that was like a challenge because of my mental health. And with my money, there was also a little bit of a challenge. I just became a bit more mindful on my spending, and but I also at the same time told myself money will come back. So but like I mentioned, I'm going to make like a financial planning. So yeah, I just decided to buy a digital financial planner and just write down everything and just setting goals for myself, like okay, I need to be more mindful with my money spending. So it's not something I've completely overcame yet, because I'm still a little bit like I still sometimes have like money anxiety, if that makes sense. But yeah, I do try to overcome it. And there was like 5 questions left, but I'm just going to do only one, or else it's just going to be too much reflecting also for my head. The last question I want to answer is, am I aligned with my long-term goals? So I said yes and no. No, as in I'm not there where I want to be like health-wise, because like I said, I still have like unhealthy habits, like certain unhealthy habits, and I also really want to get better at like taking care of my body more by going to the gym more, and also just like more clean eating. So that's where I'm not like where am yet, because like being healthy and like taking good care of myself is also one of my long-term goals. And I also wrote yes, as in I'm actively working on my career and what I want to do in life. I'm still like busy every day with like what I want to do. Obviously I am like creating content consistently, because creating content is something I really want to do. But at the same time, I'm also actively thinking about what I want to do post graduation. And I feel like I am getting closer to that. So and I still have like that focus. So in that sense, I am aligned with my goals. So yeah, it's sort of yes and no. So yeah, that was it for my monthly reflection. I'm now just going to my finances. So like I mentioned, I bought this digital planner. So I'm going to show like a empty template of the monthly finance of January, because obviously I didn't fill that in because I still didn't have this planner at the time. I only bought it like recently. So yeah, this is basically what a empty page looks like. I hope you guys can see it, but I'm now going to the February, because I'm obviously going to fill my budget planner for March, but this is basically what a budget planner for February looks like. So you have like very different sections and categories, and yeah, very nice to do that. So right now I'm just going to my budget planner and monthly finances for March. So first I'm basically going to write down like obviously I cannot show all of it because like finances is still a very personal thing and I don't want to show you guys like money stuff. So yeah, so I'm just going to fill everything in, like my salary. I got my salary today, and so I'm just going to fill in everything, and also like my fixed expenses, like my health insurance, phone bills, and I also have things like beauty maintenance and like other stuff. Like I'm just basically going to write down everything. Just gonna show you guys like this, I think. Wait, I still need, like, I got my paycheck, so I'm going to because I also keep track of my working hours in here because we always have to fill in our working hours every month. Okay, so I just finished doing my finances, so now I have a great overview of the month and all my income and expenses and stuff like that, and so things I need to be more mindful on. I'm going to clear out my notes right now because I still have like a lot of notes on my laptop and on my iPad that I have to go through, and also some things on my phone, just sort of like a declutter, if that makes sense. My battery is about to die, so I'm going to film whatever I can, and when it's empty, I'm just going to charge it. So yeah, and maybe I don't know if I have to blur out my screen because I don't know what I have, but I'm just going to set down the camera, and if I have to blur out my screen, I'll do that. Okay, so I moved to a bit more comfortable spot because my back started to hurt as well. Like I'm still like suffering from a bad back, like my back's still been hurting. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make my wallpaper, and I'm actually going to do a bit differently than I normally do. Usually I make all my way of finding pictures still the same, like going on Pinterest, but I already did that. Oh wait, before I move on to my wallpaper, I'm actually going to tell you guys about the goals and intentions that I set for this month. Like I'm not going into it too depth because I already talked about it, and also like in my vlogs. Like it's mostly about prioritizing my health, creating healthy habits, a consistent work-life balance, and I'm also working on my thesis. I have to start making a thesis, like take my uni stuff seriously because right now the real work has started. And I also want to keep up with journaling because I feel like I've been slacking a bit. And I also want to look up more inspiration for K-pop and Korea content. So because I really want to step up like my game on making K-pop content. And I also wrote down how I'm going to do that. So every week basically will be revisioning my goals. Like I'm going to take a look at my goals and be like, hey, did I work on it this week? If not, then what can I do to start work on it? And if I did work on it, like what went well. And I will also be making use of my weekly overview in the digital planner. So I'll plan the upcoming week, like the weekend, because I like having a monthly overview, but at the same time I also enjoy having a weekly overview, because then I'm like prepared for the next week, if that makes sense. And complete important tasks before the week ends. So if there are certain things that have to be done that weekend or that week, I'll do that. And I will also be posting an upload schedule every Sunday on my Instagram, so you guys can like look forward to the videos that I'm gonna put up. But it's also a bit more for myself, that I know like, okay, this is the content that I'm working on this week. So yeah, that's just basically my goals and intentions for this month. Not too like, not too deep, like not too much in depth, you know, like. So what I'm going to do now is go to my Procreate app. It's basically a empty like thing. Like usually I make my wallpapers on my laptop and I use PicMonkey for that, but I want to like make a sort of more messily collage type of like wallpaper, if that makes sense. So I'm going to insert photos. Wait, I think I have to do it one by one, so that's a bit annoying. No, I have to do this one by one. Hold up. I'll show you guys when I'm done. Okay, I finally finished inserting all the pictures, so I'm going to record my screen, so I hope this works. If not, then that will suck basically. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be showing you guys my wallpaper after I'm done. So as you guys can see, if it shows, hopefully, I put on a lot of like random images of like things I like, but also not only things I like, but things that inspire me, but also things that align with my goals. So you probably think this is all like beautifully aesthetically looking pictures, but at the same time they're still like quite meaningful to me. And I really feel like as long as I know how I'm using these pictures, if that makes sense, then that like is what matters the most. Because I don't want to, you know, like copy other people's like vision boards. I really want to like make it my own. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm basically just going to layer them and just like place them nicely. So let's get started. So this is basically the wallpaper I ended up making. I'm now going to save this on my iPad and put it as a screensaver for my iPad, my phone, and also like my laptop, so I can like visualize it everywhere. So this is what it looks like on my iPad, which I really like, and this is what it looks like on my phone. Super cute. So what I'm going to do now, and I think I'm going to do this off camera because also my battery's about to die again. I need to definitely charge my battery again. Is go through my weekly overview. So this is what a weekly overview page looks like. Basically, I'm just going to be filling this in, and I think I'm going to do it off camera because my battery's about to die, so I cannot really show anything else. So I'll film this and then I'll be right back. So I finished making my monthly overview and also an overview for the first week of March, like next week. I cannot do it for the rest of March because what it's called, I don't have my work schedule yet for the week of March 10th, like that week. So because the thing is, my work schedule really changes every week, so I don't have like a fixed schedule, so I cannot make an overview if I know for sure like how my week looks like. So I only made the first week of March, so that's good. I'm now going to have some lunch. I don't know if I'll film a lot of it, but yeah, I do feel like having some lunch now. And what I also really want to do, but that's something I'll work on for the next couple of days, is make a meal plan for Ramadan, because my mom will also be gone for the first 2 weeks of Ramadan, so that means so that I will have to cook and stuff. So I also want to like see like, oh, what can I make this Ramadan for my family and stuff, like for iftar, so that's nice. But yeah, I'm now just going to, oh, get up, my back hurts so much. I see what I'm going to eat for lunch. I can either eat eggs, there are still some fries from yesterday, so maybe I'll eat some fries, maybe some eggs. And I also really need to see what I have in my fridge, because if there are some things that are like about to expire, I better like finish those things, because obviously during Ramadan you cannot have a lot of things in your fridge, because yeah, you don't eat a lot during the day. But yeah, I think I'm basically just going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if how your way of preparing for the new season or like the new month is, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that this video still turned out a bit alright, even though my battery was like about to die, even though I charged it last night. I'm also vlogging at the same time today, so maybe that's why. But yeah, I'm now going to eat. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and see you next time in a new video. Bye bye.